Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Guys, I have strong information coming all the way from Ghana. Guta denies plans to shut down foreign shops at Abose Okai. You all know for a while, in fact, not for a while, since this week started, Nigerian shops in Abose Okai, I hope I pronounced it properly, have been locked up by some Ghanaian officials. According to them, foreigners are not allowed to practice retail trading, only wholesale trading. And because of that, they are locking down the shops of foreigners who are operating retail trading in Ghana. It's so sad, but the law is the law. In this video, we're going to dive deeper. Do you think the Ghanaian action is a form of jealousy, or do you think, no, they are standing on business when they said Ghana is for Ghanaians? Guys, let's watch people's reaction. The reaction of this man who said he has been in Ghana for 30 years. A Ghanaian should just give him 3 years to organize himself that he is going to leave. And then we come back.
I've been in Ghana for 30 years, so if they give me 3 years to back and go, I think they have given me enough time. But then, I don't think that is the best. My name is Chukwemeka Nnaji. I'm former president of Nigerian Union of Traders in Ghana. And this we have fought it for since 2007. We have a dialogue. We have tried to reach a compromise. And at this point, I don't think this is necessary. So if they are saying 3 days to pack and go, I don't know. But this is not to compare what we have passed through. And I'm a member of ECOWAS citizen, so I have a right to be in Ghana to trade. So I think that is the only thing I can say on that.
Okay, so per the laws of the Ghanaian law, according to the General Secretary, that is Gifty, she's saying that your main duty as Nigerians is to supply and not to sell. It
is not in any law in Ghana that Nigeria should come and supply goods here. Every business law is the same. There's exemptions. We have gotten to a point where the president of the land have spoken, the speaker of the parliament, Alassane Babin, right? Have spoken about it. There's also a lot of protocol going on, discussion between Nigeria and Ghana. Just like I told you, I have been here. I lead the union for 8 good years, and I know where we have gotten to. So this particular exercise is not necessary. And if the government of Ghana have not allowed us to be here, we will not be here. Just because there's also other exemptions of Ghanaians in Nigeria. And I'm not calling on the government of the two countries. If we don't want us to build the regional integration, they can block the borders. It will help us. If you are going to Nigeria, you look for visa. You are coming to Ghana, you look for visa. At least I will not be here wasting my time because I've not even got the visa at the first place. Now, the GIPC law saying that a member of ECOWAS citizen should pay $1 million before he makes business. If I have $1 million, I won't be coming to Ghana. What will I come to do? If you have $1 million, will you go to America? So it's not realistic. We should be very truthful to ourselves. So what we are calling on government is to intervene. And I don't really have much panic on the situation or the exercise that is going on. Because at least you can see that the people are gentle. And we also responded gentle because we really have a lot of back and forth with them. And we agree. I told them I'm not closing. I have bills to pay. I have taxes.
I beg, wetin we do Nigeria? Another disgrace on Nigeria. Another dirty water. Ghana of all country. Ghanaians people, they are now protesting that they don't want Nigeria again in their country. Nigeria, biggest fish in Africa. We are the biggest country in Africa. This is insults. If not because there is no work in our country, no job, nothing, why will Nigeria be going to Ghana? Waiting they Ghana. I rather go Iraq. I rather go Libya than going Iraq, than going to Ghana. What I won't go do for Ghana? Ghana of all people, they are now chasing Nigeria away. They say they don't want Nigeria again. They are protesting on Nigeria people. I know some of our Nigeria brothers and sisters, some of them, they get bad attitude. But this is insults. Nigeria government need to start doing something because this is getting out of hand. Nigeria government, They need to find work for people. This is insults. I know they cannot shame the shameless because Nigeria will not get shame. If Ghana say they don't want to go, we go still go. And in Ghana, but to be sincere, Nigeria government, please help us. This suffering is too much.
Guys, these Nigerians, they are some of them, they said they have mental health. So that VDM that they bring into Ghana, what is his role? What is his role? You see, that guy, he's overfed human being who has muscles and he thinks he can bully people. What is his role in Ghana? You see the way how calm Ghana is, the same way Nigerians are going to come to Nigeria. You think nothing is happening because you want to see chaos like the way you've been doing in your country before you see that something is happening in Ghana. Okay, why didn't you go to South Africa? VDM, why didn't you go to South Africa? You should have gone to South Africa with your big muscles. You come back the same as you have come. If you had tried going to South Africa, if you will come back the same as you have come to Ghana, you see, these nonsensical people thinking that they can bring influencers with muscles who don't have any head. The last time your Nigerian government kidnapped you, they kidnap you, you are crying, your stupid government, you are afraid to even talk to them. You can't even go and fight them. Your big platform, you cannot even fight for your own government. But we should allow you. If that guy doesn't have $2.3 million, he should stay in Nigeria. Why is he in Ghana? Did somebody beg him to be in Ghana? If they cannot do wholesale, nobody is forcing them to do business in Ghana. They should go back to their country. We Ghanaians, we can import our own products. Because if you cannot follow the rules, you cannot import products in Ghana and sell it on wholesale basis. What is their business even there? And GIPC, why is that shop even open? Those shops should be closed. Why is the shop open? Like, what is happening? Those shops should be closed. GIPC or whatever they are calling them, they should close their shops so that we know that the work is being done. This is crazy. Like VDM in Ghana, like the Jimmy Sir, look at him. When did he finish eating and his body has become like those hey massa, pack your tools and find somewhere to go. Go and try it in South Africa. Go and ask South Africans why they are second Nigerians and see if your mouth will stay in that place. Your foolishness. You think Ghana is a joke for you, eh? You think Ghana is your next country, eh? Send it to that video. Please like, follow, and share. Nonsense.
If you go to Circle today, there are a lot of foreign retailers there. But the law says that foreigners cannot engage in any retail. But you know the trick? They hide behind our own people. Our own people
of citizenship.
Yes, so I believe that if we want to also eradicate this thing, we Ghanaians, we have to be truthful to ourselves and be patriotic. Because most of these foreign investors hide behind us. We go front it, we register the company for them, and they come and operate it, and then we get a penny.
Oh yes, of course. Just like the president rightfully said on his day of inauguration, Ghana is always open to business. See, the situation goes beyond the laws. I can read for you some of the provisions the laws have made. In fact, there is part of the law that says that other nationals can actually engage in trading and retail business unless there's a foreign equity of about $1 million and employment of about 20 Ghanaians. There's an avenue for foreigners to have joint ventures with Ghanaians with an investment of about $200,000. They are allowed to engage in manufacturing with an investment of about $500,000. But the difficulty has been the enforcement, just like CEO rightfully said, who checks whether or not an investor is actually bringing in the $1 million.
Yes, the Niger must go. The Nigeria must go. Second demonstration happened. Yes, which was very good, which Hassan Ayariga himself represented. He came, he showed up. Yeah, and yeah, before myself, I was even making videos in order to back all these things. But I've come to realization and I've been thinking about something. You see, regardless of how bad some of them are, I think we need to change our mindset. You see, no matter how bad the person is, at least there's something that you cannot take away from the person. There's at least one good thing. And I think it is about high time we Ghanaians, we stop this greediness. Yes, majority of us are very, very greedy, especially when it comes to the trading aspect, the buying and selling, the market. I'm talking about the market. Some of us are very, very greedy. You go to a Nigerian shop or you go to the market, you can check or you can cross-check 5 or 4 Nigerian shops that they are selling an item very, very low. But you go to the Ghanaian shop, the Ghanaians, our own people, the ones that we call our very own. You go to their shop, something that the Nigerian is selling 10 cedis, he is selling it 30 cedis, 20 cedis, 25 cedis. Is it good? Are we being good to ourselves and then the nation? So majority of us, most of us, we prefer buying from the Nigerians. Most of them might be doing nasty stuffs, committing crime here and there, which some of us, we are not really impressed of all these things. And then because of that, we want them out of our nation. But it's also going to hit this country very, very hard when it comes to our marketing stuffs. Because your Ghanaian brother is going to dip you something that he bought 10 cedis that at least he's supposed to put like 2 cedis or 3 cedis or 1 cedi on top of it as his profit. He wants to earn 100% profit on that. So he bought it 10 cedis at retail price. He's selling it to us fellow Ghanaians. 20 cedis, he's making 100% profit. But the Nigerian, the same product, the same quality, a Nigerian is selling it at 12 cedis or at most 13 cedis. This is something that you cannot take out of them. It is something that you cannot take from them. They understand business. They know how to do business. They think about people. They understand humanity. They might be doing things that are not right, but they are not as greedy as some of us. I mean Ghanaians. When you go to the market, our mothers, they are very, very greedy. Those that are selling at the market, very, very greedy. He wants to use just one person to break through. I think it is about high time we change our mindset because the level of greediness is amazing. And there is something that is killing all of us. So the best thing is, let's change our mindset.
If Ghanaians say Nigeria must go, so Nigerians should go. As at yesterday, some Nigerians living in Ghana passed me some information that is going on in Ghana. And they said Ghanaians have started protesting that issue is escalating every blessed day. This person that gave me this information even claimed that some Nigerian shops were locked yesterday. That this whole thing has not gotten to all regions in Ghana. But some areas are being affected, they don't want to even see Nigerians. Even Ghanaian media have come outside to claim that nobody should rent house or shop to any Nigerians. I don't know how true this claim is, but a Nigerian that lives in Ghana was the one passing me that information, and when he was telling me, he was panicking. And you know what? Anything that happened in Ghana today is not being caused by Ghanaians nor Nigerians that live in Ghana. The whole escalation and the whole thing that is going on right now is being caused by Nigerians that are living outside Ghana. And a lot of you no get sense because you guys think everything is banter. What you guys fail to understand is there is time for seriousness and there is time for play. In this situation, Ghanaians are not playing. These guys are ready and they are serious. These people cannot be telling you what is paining them, and most of us will come to internet and start shading them, start throwing insult on them, start bragging and say you collect Ghana from them. That is disrespectful. And most of all these people that do this thing on internet, they are not even living in Ghana. You guys, you are in another country, or some of you are in Nigeria, fueling issue for Nigerians that live in Ghana. I said it earlier on that this thing you are pushing is not going to affect only Igbo people. It's going to affect all Nigerians, because Ghanaian did not know the difference between a Yoruba man or a Igbo man or an Hausa person or a Benue person. They know everybody to be Nigeria. If some of you are now doing it for your selfish interest, it's going to affect all Nigerians. And if you think, oh, your family member is not in Ghana, so you can do whatsoever you want, it no concern you and all of that, you don't know. Life is always turning around. There will be a time that your own family member go need to go to Ghana, go do something. That is when you will now realize the mistake you've done today because of your selfish interests. And all these things are happening. It's only Ghanaian media that are publishing it. Have you seen Nigerian media talking about this thing? No, they don't care. And mind you, if the whole thing escalate, don't blame Ghanaian for anything. Nigerians that live outside Ghana are the one fueling this problem on internet. Now the Nigerians living in Ghana are panicking for the mistake of Nigerians that are living outside Ghana. So we need to stop this nonsense some of us always do on internet. I've seen a lot of Nigerians bragging, and these same people that are bragging about Ghana doing nothing and all of that, they are not even staying in Ghana. I know a lot of them on this internet. And most of them are not living in Ghana, but they are fueling and insulting Ghana 24 hours on this internet, causing problem for Nigerians that are living in Ghana peacefully with Ghanaians then. That is why I tell most people that most Nigerians are not smart. They mistake our stupidity to smartness. Because if it's not stupidity, how will you be in another man's country, or how will you be in Nigeria and you'll be fueling fights in another country that you know that Nigerians are much there? I too used to do that nonsense before, and I stopped it because I cannot be in another country and I'll be fueling issues for people that are living in that country peacefully. So Nigerians, we need to stop this nonsense we do on internet. Anyway, share your thoughts on the comment section responsibly, and for those that love to cry, cry responsibly on the comment section. Thank you.
You're welcome to my channel. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. Nigerians are reacting to their shop closures in Ghana. Guta has come out to deny that they did not ask anybody to lock Nigerian shops. And you know, a whole lot of things have been going on. Now I want to ask Guta, if you're denying that you did not ask anybody to lock the Nigerian shops in Ghana, so why are they going ahead to do that? The reason behind the closure of these shops is the fact that the Ghanaian traders believe that the fact that Nigerians are doing retail trading, it is reducing the amount of customers that come to their shop. They believe that the Nigerians intentionally reduces their price because they do not pay tax, and they bring in their goods through unnamed ways into Ghana. That is why they're able to sell at the price in which they sell. Which to me is a very baseless explanation. What do you mean by the Nigerians there don't pay tax? Who told you that? Where did you hear that? Do you know how much Nigerians in Ghana pay as shop rent? The part I'm more interested in is the part where that lady said they bring in their goods through unnamed ways. How? Do they disappear and appear with the goods in Ghana? They went through the same borderline with you. The only thing is that import duties in Ghana and import duties in Nigeria is different. I think in Ghana it's 50-something%, while in Nigeria I think it's 15%. That is the only difference. I understand the part where you said you want only Ghanaians to do retailing because of the competitiveness of the market. I understand that part. It is part of the what the Ghanaian trade laws said. And I've said in my previous video that Nigerians in Ghana, if you're doing business in Ghana and then it becomes this tight, why don't you relocate your business to somewhere else? That is the truth. Why don't you relocate your business to somewhere else, to another country, or just come back to Nigeria? It's simple as that. Because it's actually the law. We don't need all this explanation of Nigerians they are selling cheaper. No. There's no need for all that. You guys don't want foreigners in your market because you want the retail marketing to be for Ghanaians. Simple. We all understand that. And I believe every layman understands that. So to me, the Nigerians, just take your business somewhere else. If your prices are very good, the Ghanaians will still come there to look for you and buy from you. Simple. After all, we have Ghanaians that come to Nigeria every day to buy clothing materials, to buy motor spare parts. Why? Because even with the importing, the tax and everything, they cannot compare the price they sell it in Ghana with the one they sell in Nigeria. It's as simple as that. To me, if I would be sincere with you, That lady saying that they want the Nigerians to do just supplying. They supply the goods and then they go back. It won't work because there's no profit in supplying. As a business person, there is no profit in supplying. Where the profit is in retailing, not even in wholesaling. It's in that retail business. That is where there's profit. I don't want to go deep into business transactions, but if you're a business person, you will agree with me that is in that retailing that you will get your profit. So if the Nigerians cannot do the retail business in Ghana, let them go. Simple. For me, let them go. Just come back to Nigeria or go to other African countries, maybe Benin Republic, establish your business there, and they'll definitely come and buy from you. Those Ghanaians saying that in Nigeria is the same thing is a lie. It's not the same thing here. We have those laws, but it doesn't work here. It doesn't work. Everybody's, in fact, in my street, we have one Tinke Buka where they sell Ghana food, and we also have one, I think, Togolese shop where they sell herbal products. Nobody is disturbing them. So it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. So since the Ghanaian people has made that law and they are making it effective, maybe Nigerians too can make their own law effective too and stop foreigners from operating retail business over here. But it is what it is. Because to me as a Nigerian, what are you looking for in Ghana? You can't do retail business. So what do you want? How do you want to survive? By the time you stay 2 weeks, you don't open your shop, won't you start thinking of criminal activities to engage yourself? Why don't you just come back? Like that man rightfully said, who has $1 million to invest in Ghanaian economy? $1 million. Even the widow self does not have $1 million to invest into Ghanaian economy. Guys, feel free to drop your opinions in the comment section. I beg. Well, I don't feel too much. Oh, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.